On. All right, so pull the CRV in. Working over here, we went and got him a new clutch, so that old one he can just throw away. We are reusing the flywheel, so little just scuff this up and whatnot and go from there, so it should be all right. And we've got to pull this guy out of here because there's his old Pilot. Rep set clutch should have what? Oh, okay, cool. So new one of those, grease. Definitely want to grease that a little better than I did mine. Bolts and whatnot. So we'll get this thing tossed in, and yeah, little red truck should be running and alive today. What else are you doing to this thing after you do the tranny?
For your words on the rear main seal.
Oh yeah, we're doing the rear main seal as well. So fifth gear nut we did yesterday. You guys saw in yesterday's video. We got the case back on and everything, through the speed sensor back on. That has dowels, so that's centered. Everything is yeah, everything's good. So he'll fill it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can fill these through the shifter hole, so he won't have to worry about that. So you'll just fill it up through the shifter hole since you have everything off. What kind of transmission fluid you guys run in these? Because this is what he's running now, and this is what I run in mine, and apparently they don't take the same shit. So let me know. All right, here's the remain. We're gonna get this thing out. So let's see how this works.
Wish you filmed that.
We're getting awesome. It. Can't really film too much under here, but there we go. Get that old seal out that was leaking. And I just did one of these on the side of the road down there, so should have plenty of knowledge on getting this one back out. Ugh. These, tell you what, I didn't get to use one of these. This made it so much easier to get out. I had to use a screwdriver and a chisel and a hammer to get mine out down there. All right, so we'll come over here. We'll turn the flash on so you guys can see. We got the rear main and everything in. We're trying to clean up like all the surfaces and whatnot. And we took out, on the bean sump, we took out a lot of these. Like we took out about half of them because it was blocking, like, I don't know. His truck has so much more blow-by now than it did, so that's why we're doing that. We're going to see if that helps free up a little bit of pressure, but other than that, the truck runs great. If it keeps doing it, you know, maybe he'll have to go invest in the valve covers, but I'd hate to say that the engine's bad because it definitely runs great. So, yeah, so here she is. So, basically, yeah, that's what we're doing. So you should have no leaks now. Get this thing all cleaned out and make it look nice. At least the surfaces and whatnot. You know, it's still a Cummins. It's still going to leak oil at the end of the day. Not from this seal, but it'll definitely leak from something else because that's just what Cummins do. Because the only way to make a Cummins not leak oil is to remove the Cummins. So then you'll have a Dodge truck without a oil leak. So aside from that, what all are we doing? We're just putting the tranny back in. Pretty much doing the thermostat over here. He's going to try to do it himself, but we'll be over here to help him just in case. So you guys can see we're working on a little thermostat down here. Actually pulled the CRV in and did a U-turn literally right here in the shop and just backed it right here. So these things have crazy maneuverability. But thermostat and a little bit of a coolant change. So this thing should be running. It warms up when you idle it, but when you start driving, it cools off. So, thermostat issue. But red truck on jack stands, that's pretty typical. Money bags over here be spending all of the money. Gee, I wonder why this thermostat wouldn't warm up. Yeah, garbage. So that makes sense as to good thing we're doing a thermostat now. All right, so we got the Honda idling in the shop, you know, with the doors down. We're just trying to create some warming in here, get it a little. No, don't do that. So just did the thermostat. Everything's good. Trying to get it up to temp. Get that thermostat to open. This thing has almost no gas left, so it's basically a hybrid. You know what you're doing?
No.
Don't you have a transmission to be doing? So what'd you say you did under here?
No, it fell.
What fell?
Look at my strap.
What is that for?
Follow the strap. Go to the front.
What do you mean it fell?
Follow it to the front.
What's it for?
Go look at the front.
Oh.
That is a strap, boy.
So basically you're keeping the engine from spinning.
Yeah.
Why are you using a torque wrench? Guys.
Proper.
No. Here's, when you put a flywheel on one of these, you red Loctite it and you impact at least 8 Ugga-Duggas on each one, cross pattern, and then one in a circle. That's how I do it, and I've never had one come loose. Yeah, goodness, talk about ingenuity. talk about some ingenuity over here. So, like I said, gonna get this thing bled, and we'll go from there. And yeah, so clean up our mess, and then I got to do the driver's side axle on this turd. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh. Coming together pretty good. So he's over there doing whatever he's doing, but look at him back there. Under there torquing it. Torque wrench? Nah. Alright, axle is out.
Lord forgive me for what I'm about to do.
Alright, so
I'm gonna stop giving you
CRV is
content.
done. What are you complaining about, boy?
Stop giving you
What are you gonna do to that axle shaft?
I'm bigger than you. Oh.
I'm stronger than you, apparently. He's trying so hard.
Jake.
He's trying so hard. It's not working. Alright, let me get this clutch in. You've had your 30 seconds of failure.
Let me drag you across the software. Quit recording.
You failed because, no, so I literally stuck my elbow in this hole and just held.
I knew you were grabbing onto something.
Give me the clutch disc. Oh man, yeah, this is a good time. Alright, brotherly love there. So this is the flywheel side. So give me that and the clutch alignment tool. Alright. Alright, transmission is ready to go in. Rear main is done, clutch is done, everything is done, everything is cleaned off for the most part. We didn't clean out like all of that and whatnot. But we'll see. I'm probably gonna think about doing some valve covers at some point, even though we don't know if it's actually the valve covers leaking or it's just the oil coming out of the breather, but we'll see how this goes, and hopefully this goes in pretty smoothly. But we're basically going to do the same thing we did before with the ratchet strap trick and a jack, but this trans is so much lighter, and the RTV is pretty dry now. So yeah, this tranny's light. He was able to get it on the jack. What are you doing?
I'm getting it centered because it wants to fall.
Yeah, don't just be careful because I don't feel like any hospital trips tonight.
Yeah, you do.
Alright. Transmission is officially in.
Where's my swivel?
Oh, we put the tranny in upside down. It's in.
Sorta.
No, I mean it's in. He
Sorta.
just needs the
More bolts.
So we got four bolts in so far. So yeah, just impact the rest of them. Put your cross member in. See ya. So you got the shifter in it yet? Okay, good. So I left him here for about, what'd I leave you, like an hour and a half-ish? So, and you're pretty much done except for the drive shaft? And you're doing that now?
I have 2 bolts. No idea what for. Actually, I kind of do, except they don't fit. I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know. Well, he's pretty much...
I can show you. I'm just like, they're not going in.
For what do they go for? What do they go to?
That exhaust hanger thing.
Don't worry about putting the exhaust hanger back on.
It can move side to side without.
No.
Look.
No, it's not going to move side to side. It's bolted into the cross member. Boy?
There's only 1 bolt in it.
In what?
In that.
Oh, let's see what you got going on here.
Alright, you see those bolts that go up on the sides? They don't like to go in there. And it's like, if these bolts don't go in there, what the fuck do they go to?
Yeah, you definitely need to put those in, but...
I definitely need to.
Yeah, those go in, absolutely. That will make the...
It's almost like I can't get them to go in.
Are you sure they're the right bolts?
Absolutely
They are
not.
definitely not the right bolts. I don't know. You definitely have 2 bolts missing. I put them in the top of the tranny. I don't know what you did with them. So, other than that, I mean, I think he did pretty well getting this back together. He did that all by himself.
That's my only gripe. It's
So-
just like, what the fuck goes in there? I have no idea.
So you got the, you got the bell bolts all tight then?
What about my IUP?
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive it forward. I just want to come off the pegs.
Yeah, I mean, just get it started. Make sure you have clutch engagement. Make sure you can put it in every gear. Be ready to shut it off if you mess something up.
I feel like I popped the line with the clutch. Is that what was there before?
What?
Listen. Hold on. That.
That's just your pedal. Mine does it. See if she runs. She runs. You ran your hat over. Come up a little bit. Stop.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, when they go, they go. So I guess you're going to get your tools cleaned up. You're going to be scrubbing the floor tonight. I'm going to get out of here. Because when you're almost married, you kind of get yelled at for staying at the shop late every night. So, and it's warm today. So you see him in a t-shirt, guys. It is, what's it, like 58 right now? It's actually pretty warm.
Definitely not beanie weather.
I took my sweatshirt off and yeah, definitely not beanie weather. So
Wearing a beanie.
yeah, so
What'd you do today?
he didn't do anything. He just likes to get dirty. Oh, me? I did the CRV and the actually that was about it. We're gonna do. I got to do the other CRV tomorrow. Yeah, we literally manhandled, but they get to see that though. We have it on time lapse. We literally manhandled that transmission into place. Could not have done that with an NV 5600.
I had a strap on the back. You could literally lift the whole thing with just one leg and by your hands. My urgency is gone.
Yeah. Well, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Just gonna scrub the floor and get this thing out of here. I'm gonna take the Accord home. Appreciate you guys. No, Liam. See you in the next video. Later.